Okay, so you were wondering why it showed the dragon tank from the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah.
You see how it has these two ads here?
And how Lavos is just letting you walk around in front of him?
Well, it's giving you a chance to heal up between phases because it's going to last a minute. But anyway, remember how the dragon tank had a head and a wheel and a body?
Yeah.
Well, that's them. And it's exactly like how the fight is, it just looks different. So, phase goes by pretty quickly.
Okay, there was that giant robot.
Yeah, I think it was the Guardian.
Yeah, I don't remember this guy too well.
He has a countdown from 5 attack while the bits attack.
Oh, yeah. And then, that's right, because then he attacked, and it was, like, real underwhelming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to be a bit of a theme with all the countdown for 5 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, he survived the hit.
Breakdown. I don't remember that guy.
The Hecarim.
Oh, yeah, that Hecarim motherfucker. I do remember Hecarim. What was his thing?
He had a counterattack. If you hit him well, he was guarding. Okay, that did barely anything for some reason. What the hell?
Wow, that sucked.
Oh, right, because he was in a magic dungeon, so he's weak against magic.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
this dickhead.
that was a waste of 20 MP, but...
Why do you keep using water attacks on the water guy? Stupid.
It's all he has. So I'll give him some water back.
Like we said, it's all he's got, so he doesn't need more. This is that dick face guy. He was like a double dick face guy. What was his deal?
If I remember correctly, he had an MP buster after he died. But yeah, well, I understand why they try to do this, but the fact that they're also weak at this point.
Yeah. They're a little, like, ineffective.
A little bit.
Alright, what are you trying now, Lavos?
Masa Amune. Oh, we have some... whatever. Maybe 3D attack will work on this one. You really gotta appreciate all the little details on the shell, though.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into him.
Let's see.
Well, that was odd.
Yeah, some of the animations don't mesh very well. Let's see, does that count as a lightning attack for reducing Isabel's defense? Yes, it does.
What was this boss's deal? Because I don't remember.
Use lightning to reduce defense.
And then beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, until
Okay.
she counters by releasing the lightning again.
Okay, yeah, I remember. I remember now. What's the level cap in this game?
99.
Thought so.
We're about 50.
Yeah. Magus, huh? Oh, wow.
Physical resistance is physical resistance. Let me just stick my head out from here for a little bit.
Really wish you wouldn't do that, Lavos.
No, it's gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it, no one has fire. Of course, he's not doing very much damage. I guess I'll just attack with breakfast to try to get him to change to lightning.
The hell was that?
That's Shadow Bomb. Okay, it's Shadow now, so maybe it will up this through. No.
Ooh, that was really not good.
Well, that was all the damage we've done on him so far.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because I can do Luminary again and be further back than even before. Like that.
Wow. Wow, you hit him fucking good.
And one more time for luck.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. Yeah, you better change attack mode after that. Oh, this stupid motherfucker! This is what I was thinking of when when you mentioned that countdown attacks had all been really crap.
Yeah,
This one is like the prime example,
including the quote-unquote upgraded version we saw later on.
Yeah. I don't even remember what he did. I remember though that
roared a whole lot.
yeah, he finally did his thing, and it did like it did. I don't even think it did triple digits damage. I don't know, guys. You go back and watch it. You tell me.
Can you drop your defense already?
God.
There.
Removes defense. Thank you. Good fucking timing. After we've already used all the big super moves.
This guy could use him again.
Haha, joke's on you. We got super moves for fucking days. Oh, never mind. Oh, for a minute there I thought you'd beaten him.
Not yet.
Uh-oh.
This roar is a lot wimpier than Lavos' usual roar. Maybe I should stop using that one to take control of energy. Or maybe I should just use it once and just kill him.
You've got a lot of full ethers. You've got like 12. You have them to spare.
Hey look, it's this boy again.
Oh, this motherfucker. Should we have grinded before this? This is the only one that we had to grind for.
And it wasn't even so much grinding as it was going back getting better gear.
We do have the best. I think we'll be okay.
Oh, that reminds me. Probably put that on. And we already had the one prison dress, so...
Locks status? Oh,
As
of
in-
course. You're not affected by status, yeah. Okay, you know what those creatures are looking like to me?
They look like something out of Metroid.
See, what I'm thinking is that I'm thinking that they look like the aliens from the original drawings for War of the Worlds.
Oh, the tripods are...
Yeah, but not their ships, which are the tripods, but the aliens that are inside them. Which, I mean, everybody remembers War of the Worlds, but nobody really remembers what the aliens look like. But they look like that.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely... Well, the thing that I think of the most is when War of the Worlds show up in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen comic.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Where Mr. Hyde basically goes up to one, rips one's legs off, breaks into it, pulls out the alien, and then starts eating it in front of the other aliens, and they just blast him into infinity.
I mean, yeah, it kind of sounds like the way to solve that.
Okay, so no more messing around. It's time to actually fight him.
Oh, he's finally in actual Lavos mode?
Yep, we're done with the start of the boss rush. And here's a level check.
Level check. God, that happened to me really bad when I was young playing through Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're supposed to go revisit all the worlds in that game and complete them a second time, and I didn't do that, and I went to try to fight the final boss, and he just ruined me in, like, one of his first phases. I could not fucking touch him.
Alright, and we just spent MP until he's dead.
Wow, that was... You blew his fucking head off.
Yeah.
You gotta crawl inside him and just chop up his guts.
Pretty much. So we hop inside. Hey, there's a gate here.
That's weird.
It is. The final battle. Where are we? We're clearly in Lavos' shell. I'll just use... No! Why did it let me do that?
Wait.
I activated and walked away from it because I decided, I'll use a shelter instead. But for whatever reason, it just took a second. I wonder if it's possible to save during that. What'll happen? So that's the bucket gate.
The bucket gate?
Yeah, the gate inside the bucket over here.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember when we went in there last time?
Yes. Yeah, and you died like immediately?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, before this starts up, I'm going to say this thing that I've been on about, that I was on about the World of Worlds alien. I'm looking up pictures of it, and they don't look anything like what I was talking about.
Okay.
But the way that they were described in the book, they look exactly like that. But none of the depictions of them in the movies do. So, whatever. Lavos, stop blowing everything up!
Oh, it's what he does.
I like how those cities are like very clearly Dragon Ball Z cities.
They're Capsule Corps.
Exactly. You can't tell. Please tell me you noticed that, right? Because they have that like bubble dome thing going on that they do in Dragon Ball. I don't know fucking shit about Dragon Ball Z, dude. But I recognize that.
It's just you pointing it out. So his head's still missing. Into the final dungeon.
Hey, let's go through the gate again.
No. We know, we just did this several thousand years ago. But no, it's just a short walk up here.
Through his guts. Did you use that shelter?
I went back to the end of time and healed.
Oh, okay.
So everything's fine. Hello, not quite Cell.
Lavos, you are looking very oddly humanoid.
Very oddly humanoid. Behold the power of nipples!
Come on! His nips are
Ooh!
checked. That hit Toad really hard.
It did. Please stop.
Breakfast took it pretty bad too, but not nearly as bad as Toad.
So you want to kill the arms off,
See that?
which Falcon Hit is pretty good for. You know, why do we even need the Tommy? We could just have breakfast throw us everywhere.
I can go!
Yeah, to the past or future.
But only breakfast can take us to the present.
Every single time she charms.
Why does he have... Like, he fucking opens up his bra and, like...
And show us the goods.
Yeah, get us banned off a Tumblr. Just fucking... Disables defense status. The hell does that mean?
I'm not sure. That's very oddly translated.
Yeah. But it does sound like it's probably pretty bad.
Well, Toad is still glowing, so I think he still has his protect up.
Yeah.
Okay, his arm needs to die already. Why? Doesn't he have the... I guess he only has prevent chaos on him.
Yeah, Goku's the one that prevents all status.
I guess I'll use Tailspin.
Engaging main body. The floor was glowing. It wasn't glowing like that before, was it? Did I miss that?
I'm not sure.
We know that I don't...
Will this fucking arm die already?
I was gonna say, there's no way that wouldn't kill it. I broke the ceiling.
Of its body.
Wait. Huh? Ceiling of his body. Obstacle. You know, I like that Lavos is the most poorly translated out of all of these so far.
Oh boy. Okay, it's fine.
Because it really does make him seem,
Alien.
yes.
Oh damn it, I hit right.
Oh.
Shadow Slay, which is the burp attack apparently. You know, his forehead looks more like a laser than anything else.
Then his nipples do. Now that his arms are gone, he can't... Wait a minute, he's got 2 more arms up there.
Yeah, they're
like holding on to his horns.
they just squeezed the correct... Wow. They just,
God damn!
They just squeezed the correct tube and the attacks come out.
Fuck.
We got Mega Elixir to spare.
Yeah.
Kinda need him with breakfast and burning through MP like crazy.
You might be better with doing that attack that the Toad and Breakfast just did, and then having Goku do Confused. That would probably do more damage.
We'll try it out. Yeah, it looks that way.
So that's like 2,000 right there. And the other one did 3,600. Almost, no, yeah, wow. That is a lot more damage. That's more effective. And it killed him. Wow, okay. You alright, Lavos? Oh, he's not alright.
Not really. And there he is. How do you know what DNA is, Toad? Toad? Toad. Did you spend too much time around Arale?
What is he on about, though?
So Lavos has been under the ground, slowly directing humans to evolve and absorbing their DNA to make himself better.
Oh, so he's God.
He's... Yeah, you comparing him to an Elder God is actually a lot closer to correct than you think.
You know, well... I mean... Yeah. I wasn't joking when I was comparing him to an Elder God. I knew what I was saying.
So now for the final battle. And we want to kill this left bit first.
Yeah, what do the 2 bits do?
We'll talk about that in a minute, but the left one heals the center body.
Okay.
And as he goes through all the different main periods, and his attacks will change depending on where he is. Alright, left one's destroyed. Now you want to attack the center one. Ultimate physical attack.
Just slapping around a big old rock.
That looks like my stress ball. Oh yeah, since he was in the past, he was using a physical attack, but now he's in the Dark Ages, so he'll probably use more magic attacks.
Ah.
So the right bit will restore other destroyed parts.
Okay, so then why wouldn't you destroy that thing second?
Because it has more HP than the other ones. The right bit is the actual true Lavos.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
So the entire game we've been running into bosses like these where it's a main body and 2 flunkies. And for the final boss it throws you a curveball by having one of the flunkies be the actual final boss. Even he's using it. That's not a star.
That's no moon.
I guess according to Lavos.
Lavos looks like a Power Rangers villain.
A little bit. It's mostly the brain and the stomach.
Oh, okay, well then let me restate that. Lavos looks like Evil Concarnate.
He's using Gato's attack.
Ooh, you killed Lavos. Oh wait.
So you hear her just kind of screaming in the background every once in a while?
No.
I know we have the volume kind of low because it picks up on the mic otherwise.
Yeah.
And something I don't think it ever got to it, but the actual Lavos theme when we're fighting the outer shell of it, eventually just goes into the Game Over theme every once in a while, because the Game Over theme is a remix of the Lavos theme.
Huh. Plus the Lavos theme is like, you know what's gonna happen. You're fighting God. I mean...
Basically. Just gotta try to dump as much damage on him while the others are dead. Yeah, this is it. We've seen the game. Besides going back and seeing the multiple endings, there's... Oh, and checking out other triple texts and such, we've seen pretty much the entire game.
Phew. Well, hang on. We gotta... You know, actually still beat Lavos.
Is it reviving them or pulling them through time?
At this point, what's the difference? At this point, we've been through time so much, and we've fucked with time so much, that it really is, like... That is a completely indiscernible... distinction at this point. Unimportant distinction.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. You know what I mean.
Until the sequel where it becomes super important.
Yeah, I know. I know you have thoughts. I know that
Thoughts and feelings.
the only reason we did this whole fucking game is so that you had a frame of reference for when we do Chrono Cross, which is going to be our magnum opus.
Well, this is also a really, really good game.
Yeah, I know, and I've never seen it before, and now I'm super glad that I have because it's fucking great. And you know what? One of my favorite games of all time, and the only JRPG that I actually really like, is Persona 5. And...
I thought you were going to say Tales of Alundra.
Tales of Alundra?
Or, what was
Tales of Destiny.
Tales of Destiny.
Tales of Destiny is the one that I have on PS1. That game's real good. But it's also not really much of a JRPG. It's an action RPG. Anyway. Persona 5, the only JRPG that I actually really like. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Easily top 5, probably top 3. But the Persona series in general, I can see Chrono Trigger being a big inspiration and a big point for JRPGs. The way that the boss battles are set up. The way that you have your big dude with some little flunkies off to the side that you have to focus on first, that are immune to certain types of damage, that blah 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 blah. I don't know how much JRPGs did that before Chrono Trigger, but I can see Chrono Trigger being very influential in its use of it.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You just you waited like 2 seconds.
What do you think, Levi, about all the crap I said?
I can see where you're coming from. The thing with Chrono Trigger is that it was so much better than all the other games. I really felt like it should have become the standard rather than the exception. Because with stuff like positionals, like after this, they basically immediately went back to characters standing in a straight line taking turns.
Yeah. But you know what?
Oh, just a big old bitch slap.
That's how you know the Elder God is fed up, is when he actually comes over and just slap you face.
Have you ever seen that scene of, I think it's Young Justice of Green Lantern encountering Darkseid for the first time?
Oh, no, that's not Young Justice. It's the Justice League, it's like Justice League War or something.
Okay.
Yes, and he just punches Green Lantern out of the air, and the parademons just like kick him while he's down.
Well, first Green Lantern tries to use, just make a big old fist with his ring, and it just shatters against him.
Yeah, and then Darkseid just slaps him out of the air. But yeah, so what you're saying about positionals, that yeah, this really seems like it should have been a big step forward for the industry and a big change, but it wasn't. Now that you mention that there are games that will do that sort of thing, will do the positions and do the move, like where you're standing is important, but you're right, it does seem to be the exception. And actually, one of the a game released not long after this that I can think of that does that is funny, and that it went to this Persona. The first Persona game did do that.
Oh, its defense is still up.
But it was clunky and obnoxious, and I'm honestly glad that the series did not continue with that, because it was. I'm gonna say the first Persona game is fucking unplayable. It's just too old, and
if only the characters were
more
American.
Killed Lavos. No, do not need American Persona.
Really? One of the characters was Americanized pretty hard from the first release?
Yeah, I'm very well aware of that, Levi. I was fucking there. I played it.
So time is going nuts.
You did kill God.
I hope this is looking okay on the capture. So even if the other parts are alive, if you kill the right one, they all die. Hey, it's me, Goku.
Just really takes you out of the seriousness of that scene when they're just like, Goku! Goku! We're gonna execute you again. Oh! I can't believe how close I was with that joke.
Don't you mean win?
Yesterday.
And it's time for me to cancel all of them. Okay, why are you still dressed like a hobo then if you save the future? I'm here too.
I like to think that Doan just dresses like a hobo no matter what. Like when when everything else went to shit, he was like, "God, I'm glad I already matched the aesthetic."
He's old and retired and doesn't care what he looks like anymore. Hey, you're gonna get killed. Just kidding. Well, you already knew about the 600 AD, Kane. And Kino shouldn't count if he reproduces at all in 65 million BC.
I was gonna say, Kino?
Everyone should be Kino's descendant.
Depends on whether or not there was a bottleneck. And I... You know what? No, I'm not talking about... Fuck, I'm not doing that anymore. Nope. Change my mind. Also, 65 million years? There have been humans on this planet for 65 million years?
In Chrono Trigger world.
And they have a BC and an AD? Why did that not occur to me before?
It did. We talked about it before about whether or not there's a Jesus in Chrono Trigger world.
Okay. I'm glad we did cover that then, because this is not enough time anymore to cover something like that. I'm gonna assume that in that video that we covered it pretty well.
Now everyone throws a parade in your honor because you're the big hero.
Those girls are going nuts. And Pikachu's here!
Yeah. Boy, Tubman is just going to town on that soda.
What? Who, huh?
On the fountain.
Oh, that's right, the soda. You've had enough sugar. That's right.
Okay, now I can control it. Oh, excuse me, it's lemonade. No, he's too young to have lemonade. Ooh, to slow down.
I saw that. Mom, I swear to God.
Hey, we killed your old boss.
You know what? Okay, we played through this whole game. I got a pretty good handle on how this works, on how the story goes. I don't know who the fuck Melchior is or where the fuck he's from.
He's from Dark Ages. He used to work at for the Queen's Ale as one of the three wise men.
And who are the other two?
Gaspar and Balthazar. The guy in the future who put himself into the new...
That was Balthazar.
Mm-hmm. And the old man at the end of time.
Oh. Okay.
That's why he kind of knows what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, slow down.
Yeah, I never figured those guys out because they do kind of jump around a bit in time.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a little confusing to me, but... Is there a particular reason the game is having you control Chicky right now?
Go around, talk to other characters. Oh, and because...
well, I wasn't sure if it was just Chicky, or like, why her, but... Look at Alucard being a cool kid.
Mm-hmm. Now everyone has to go home. So there's been a bit of a plot point that kind of got skipped over in the translation.
Yeah?
The implication more in that Breakfast is already pregnant and she spent the entire game pregnant.
Seriously?
You remember when she puked after the end of the first dungeon we had her in?
Yeah.
That wasn't a hangover, that was morning sickness.
Holy shit! That's amazing! Well, Breakfast is now even more rad.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually kind of half ready for him to jump back into the portal and just like fall through in surprise.
Man, look at this plot hook.
He was kind of a dick.
Well, at least he stopped trying to kill everyone.
That's a big at least.
I'm pretty sure he'll be fine because I think he was built before Lava showed up.
Oh, she taught a robot how to love. You know how I feel about those kind of plots, Levi. This is good stuff.
Alright, that's it. Everyone's where they belong.
Fine, I'm off the channel. fuck? Just replace me, why don't you? Cat, don't you jump in that fucking time gate.
So you remember when we had to get the Goku clone and we went into the tent and we played a minigame?
Yeah.
There are certain other minigames and stuff you can buy with silver points, and some of the stuff you can buy are other cats.
Yeah.
And if you buy more of them, they all show up here for this scene.
Because you haven't been feeding it. Oh, God, Pikachu. Oh, Mom! Goku the King will never open again.
Bachelor bed!
Oh my god. Fucking Goku.
Shouldn't you have someone help you with that? You can at least help him down first.
He's just gonna hang there.
Don't you think you should help your literal king?
Right through him. Oh, yeah. So, no. You know, I was going to ask, oh, so what carries over into Chrono Cross? But a better idea is you just show me.
Yeah, it has a lot of stuff from it, but at the same time it's kind of buried.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's a direct continuation, but it's not, but it is, but it's complicated.
I get you.
Boy, this is a lot more land than was actually in the game.
And it's just tiled. Well, but what is there to say about this game even, though? Like, at this point. We played the whole thing. Honestly, I said like, the biggest thing for me about it was what I said about, its impact, you know? There's no question that this is obviously one of the best games on the Super Nintendo. This is obviously, one of the best RPGs ever. I've heard people talk about the story so much, but having actually seen it now, like, boy, it is, like, it's like, I don't want to say it's complicated, it's complex.
But it flows so well and naturally that you're never going, okay, wait, what am I doing now?
Yeah, writing a time travel story is really fucking hard. And this game nailed it. Even though I kept forgetting what was going on, but to be fair, I'm kind of like, I'm not in the driver's seat.
And we're also having big gaps in between playing it, but...
And kind of talking over it. So the point is that had I played this myself, it wouldn't have been as confusing. Or I don't think I would have been confused at all. Melchior specifically, Balthazar, them. They were really the only things that I couldn't keep track of. But I mean... Yeah. What do you got?
And all of that, and it used... In fact, I think this is the first New Game Plus. I know there's something sort of like it in Ultima where you can carry characters over from between different games, but being able to go back and start the game over with all your stats and stuff and get different endings.
Oh yeah, the fact that there's, what, 16 endings in this game?
I don't know if it's between that. It's somewhere around there.
Yeah. That's a fuckload of endings. I know. I love the fucking Genesis.
Ted Woolsey.
Alright? The Genesis did not have anything close to this.
No, I think the closest it would come to is
Phantasy Star 4.
There was Phantasy Star, but I also want to say Shining Force, but that's a strategy RPG game.
Yeah, Shining Force is one thing that the Genesis had over the Super Nintendo back then because
Fire Emblem didn't come
Fire
over.
Emblem didn't exist over here. So it was Shining Force or nothing if you wanted that type of game. So that was an edge that they had, but they did not have any RPGs like this at all. Like I said, Phantasy Star 4, like you said, we both said, is probably the closest it gets. But I will say that just a couple of months ago, I went. I don't own Phantasy Star 4, but I do own Phantasy Star 3, and I sat down to play that. It's awful. It is just terrible. Like unplayably so. It's bad. So yeah, Chrono Trigger is fucking great. So how about Chrono Cross then?
Eventually.